A warm welcome back to you all. This is your flight reviews geek again, and I hope you're doing well. This afternoon I'm flying on Qantas business suite on one of the A330-200 aircraft. Qantas operates the Trans-Tasman route to Sydney with the A330-200 or 300 aircraft and the Boeing 737. Because I was flying in business, I can use the express security lane, which slightly speeded up the process. I used the Qantas business lounge to unwind and fill up my stomach. The lounge is located a level up the terminal, just after security and duty-free shops. The lounge is smaller than the ones that I've used in Sydney, which consists of only a dining area and a buffet section. To my knowledge, there is no computer workstation or shower. Dining options are slightly limited, with most of the items being light snacks and desserts, although there are hot options like chicken and mice. Juice, water, coffee and alcohol are available. Despite the limited food options, I find the environment quite relaxing and the internet speed is quite good. Just in case you wanted some good coffee, I recommend the cafe on the right here, just past the lounge. Take a good sip of coffee while enjoying some artistic scene. If you wish to have some alone time in the terminal, head to gate 16 to 20, where you'll find there's literally no one there and it's good to reflect on one's life. Of course, you'll still find adequate space to charge your device. Now we're getting on board the flight, which is where the most exciting part of the journey begins. The business suite is laid out in a 1-to-1 configuration, meaning that everyone has direct aisle access. I was seated at 2K, which is a seat that is closer to the window and with the storage table near the aisle, giving me more privacy. The legroom is extremely generous and I don't find the leg rest area too confining because I don't have long legs. On the side of the storage table, you'll find a headphone jack, a USB charging port, and a universal power outlet. Hanging on the side is also a pair of noise-cancelling headphones. Initially thinking that this could be an air vent, I later realized that this is actually a reading light, which can be controlled by the side panel. Pressing the button a few times also changes the brightness. Pressing this button here also turns on the lights near the table storage as well as the leg rest area. This is how it looks like when the cabin lights are dimmed. It feels comfortable while maintaining a good level of brightness. The seat controls can be quite overwhelming to learn at first, but there are 4 presets provided on the side for your convenience and they are pretty self-explanatory. One of the very nice functions is the lumbar support, which massages your lower back. The Qantas magazine and the sickness bag is located in the storage area here. The entertainment screen could be hard to reach because of the space, so you can use the remote control located under the armrest. Each business suite provides a decent amount of privacy. This is the field of view that I have when I am seated on my seat. The screen is wide and is in HD. However, I'm curious to know what that camera thingy on top of the screen is. At my seat were also a large and comfy pillow and what I believe is a seat cover that is used when you want to catch some sleep, which I think is useful when it's a long haul flight. Soon, meal service started off with a salad and a slice of sourdough bread, which was followed by a very rich flavoured tomato soup with pesto puree on top. There are 6 choices for the main dish and I went for this grilled lamb with basmati rice and spicy yogurt. Yeah, and it was such a mouthful of words. Meal service finished off with a selection of cheese, which I have no idea the name of them, and they are served with some crackers, grapes, and something that looks like a lolly, which obviously isn't. If anyone knows what that block of cheese surrounded by the black square thing is, let me know down below. The position of the tray table is adjustable, so you don't have to lean too far forward to reach your food, as well as being able to get out of your seat easily in case you need to use the toilet while eating. One of the crew, Jackie, was super attentive and she made sure I never ran out of sparkling water throughout the flight. Qantas also has quality noise cancelling headphones in business class, which makes listening to music more enjoyable. There is also a great variety of music, although music are mainly in English. This was my first experience in Qantas' business suite, which was also my first taste of Qantas' international business service. From the moment I boarded the flight, I was introduced to and greeted by my crew, Jackie, and she looked after me very well and came to top up my water every now and then. The appearance of the food looks good and tastes nice. The seat was comfortable with ample storage space. It would be good to finish up some work on your laptop. Flying business in this suite doesn't cost you much. I paid 550 Australian dollars one way for this trip and received such professional service and comfortable seats. If you're looking to do a status 1, I would recommend doing this trip as it gives you at least 80 status credits. I hope you found this video enjoyable and useful. See you next time again when I bring you more reviews and information.